Hi, this is Parthasarathy here again. You recall the last time when I talked about R.P. Srikanth and I decided that we will talk to you on a series of things. And this time the topic that I'm going to talk is what does the board expect from the CIOs? Very heavy topic. And like I said, let me try and break it up in a way that makes it sense and also gives some actionable ideas. First of all, the board expects a lot of you. If there is one topic that has the attention as well as has mind space and time space with the board, it is the aspect of technology. So they want more of technology, not just in the boardroom, but in the company, in the processes, with the people, and with their customers. So there's a big agenda out there. So what's the first thing they want you to think about? They want you to think about enable, enhance, engender. Let me explain this concept to you. Enable, all of you understand very clearly, so let me not waste time on it. Enhance is whenever the customer or your customers, which is the entire organization and functions on the board, come to you, you just don't enable what they are saying, but enhance some of the requirement. So because you are the expert. IT is not known in the boardroom as much as it's known to the CIO and to your entire team and these partners that you bring in. So enhance is the second word. Engender is the third and most important word. It means that you create something new, create new business model. The board is telling you that the future changes in business model may in all probability be created by technology and by technologists. What was earlier created by a sales or a marketing or manufacturing may now as well be the technology, and in fact more probability that it will be technology. So they're saying engender. Now what is different is how they want you to go about it. Earlier in the world, if you said I do 10% of engender, enhance and 90% of enable, they will be very happy with it. But by the way, when you did email for the first time, it was not just enable, it just engendered, it created a new thing for that time. But today, it just enable. It enables people to communicate. It's table stakes. Similarly, you do an ERP, it's now enable because it allows you to do productively your work. But everyone does that. So it's enable. So what they want you to, they want you to move up the value chain. So you do 10% of enhance and engender. 90% of the time you do enable. They're saying not good enough. And in a sense, almost, I've come out this slogan, go from 70-30 to 30-70. Now 70% of the time we are in enable, 30% in enhance and engender. Instead, as you move along, delegate many of the enable to your organization downstream and make it stable stakes. Spend only 30% of the time there, and 70% the board expects you to spend on enhance and engender. Thinking about what new things to do. Thinking about a world which is made up of two things. One, what it is made up of is platformization. Everything will be a platform in future. So how many platforms are you creating? Second is not product out but solution out. So don't give them products. Don't say another app. Give them solutions to their problems, and those are the two things that matter. So first thing, enable, enhance and engender. Focus on enhance and engender and go from 70-30 to 30-70, and that 70% focus on giving new things to the organization. The board will be delighted if you do that. So they don't want you to stop there, because they're seeing a world where every company's business model will be changed by climate change that's happening and also experiential commerce that's coming in. So let's call it CE. So what they realize that only innovative company will survive on the onslaught of climate change and experiential commerce, ICE. So they call it the ICE, I call it the ICE, but I have sat in enough boards to know that they think it's ICE. And this ICE of making that company innovative rests on you. You are the fulcrum to make the company innovative. So if you want to make your company, what should you do? Go and watch my first video where I said how to bring innovation to C-suite. But once you have done that, and innovation is what you are bringing in, you will create a new normal for the organization. So the organization say, hey Mr. CIO, be nice. Create a new normal by making this company innovative on the face of climate change and experiential commerce. That's your second pillar that they will expect you to do. Okay? The third one is about something that I was interviewing a very senior person from Bajaj Finance and asked him, what is the most important thing in the future? He was the MD. And he said, customer journey. I think he recognizes, and all boards recognize, that customer journey is going to be the most important things in future. We can't say my product, take it. We have to understand customer journey and create new business models around that customer journey. Make it exciting for him. Give him new products and solutions, but more solutions than products. So this is the important thing that you can do, so that every actual experience of customer, you are able to map and are able to give more things to him. So that's the third part that they will think. Please help map and enhance customer experience as they go through their journeys, and even engender new customer solutions, which makes their journeys very exciting. Let me come to the next thing about what they are thinking about. For them, customer means everything, which is why customer journey is such a big deal. So customer centricity is very, very important to them. Now, everyone in the organization has to play a role, but what they will expect is through customer journey and through everything that you do, whether it is engender or in terms of doing other things that you do in the IT, focus on customer, make customer the central point. So back to platformization, back to solution, back to innovation, all of this will have to give customer centricity as a basic one. So they are thinking, think about customer centricity. This is not only to you, this is to the entire C-suite, but you are a prima donna in that expectation as well. The next one is in terms of saying they worry a lot about data, they worry a lot about security, because now they are hearing every time that 1 out of every 3 companies is hacked. So what should they do? Should they, how they should look at? You also know more and more boards actually are focusing on cyber security even as a separate committee. In some of the finance companies, it's a necessity. In others, they're doing it voluntarily. But cyber security is a big deal. Security is a big deal. So if you do many good things, but don't secure the organization, the board and you both will live to repent it. So the big expectation from that, how do you protect the data? How do you protect the organization from threats of this kind? So the more robust thing that you put in, the better it is. You also know this threat landscape is changing dramatically. Again, be nice. Okay, not nice in another sense, the nice I told you about, be nice there as well, and then give new stuff to the organization. Remember, if you are a secure organization, is the only thriving organization. So that's the board expectation on that field. Okay. Now I hope I can stop here because I've given you enough stuff, but it is not. The board has a very long list from you. It's great news, but it also puts a great onus on you. With great power comes great responsibility, and you have a lot of power now. Okay. So let me give one example. Is in an organization where I'm working, there was a hacking and there was ransomware being deployed. They were demanded that they pay 10 million in order to get the data released. And it took them 3 to 6 months to recover from this. This is not an isolated incident. It's happening everywhere out there. So do focus on it. Similarly, climate change has changed auto industry, has changed the way oil industry, it has changed many other industry, coal industry, you can talk about many things. Many industries have changed. Financial is one of them. And many more industry will get changed tomorrow. Experiential commerce, e-commerce has transformed everything, but then they realize they also need physical assets. So it is not e-commerce anymore, it is experiential commerce. So all that you have to play a great role. So let me come to the last part of it, and I'm calling it the digital part. Okay, so they have a lot of expectation on the digital side. First is, in the digital thing, they know agility is going to be the name of the game. So how do you bring agility into the organization? As things are happening, they need to know. It is no more MIS, it is data analytics. It is prescriptive, predictive analytics. So bring agility into the organization. Okay. Second is they have a direct task. Bring prescriptive analytics, predictive analytics into the organization in a big way, because we don't want to be left out. And third is, one of the big ways to engender is to have prescriptive analytics. So bring that into the organization. Then the third part in digital is data. Data is, as they say in Hindi often, data दाता है, हमेशा था. But आज के दिन में data सिर्फ दाता नहीं, अन्नदाता है. So what it means is that data is going to be the biggest game changer. And as traditional companies, as companies which have existed, a huge amount of data. The competence as well as competitive advantage will come if you can mine the data. So your boards will say, please mine the data, please get us ahead of the game. And that please is because it's such a big deal for them. So please get out there, mine the data, protect the data, get the data, get data lakes, get prescriptive analytics, get visualization tools, but tell them view business model as they come up. So this is what they expect from you. And if this is not all enough, please think about analytics, which I've told you, but also think about machine learning, artificial intelligence, and what they can do to not just be there, but to enhance the game every time. The agility, the analytics, the artificial intelligence should make this a complete cycle from the start that I talked about. It should enable you to enhance and engender. It should enable you to be nice. It should enable you to do customer journeys much better. It should enable you to protect your company. And most importantly, keep doing this in terms of analytics and ML, machine learning, and AI, artificial intelligence. Okay, this has been slightly heavy, but like I said, it's a very heavy topic, but hopefully you will remember this EEE, the NICE, the customer journey, the cyber, what you can do, and AI, ML, and analytics. So if you do all this, my friend, I'll be looking up to you and up at you with a lot of pride and a lot of satisfaction. Cheers.